Okay, we are back. It's Brian E, aka Mr. Rhythms87, and now we are at part 9 of the Dino Crisis playthrough on Sega Dreamcast. The last you saw me, which has been a little while ago, I do apologize for any delay. You know, real life does get in the way sometimes. We have now moved into the deeper parts of the floor B3, the third floor basement. And now we are trying to figure out more about the third energy, because you saw that vortex we had in the previous episode. And now we need to find a way to either get around it or get rid of it. And I think getting around is not going to be an option. So now we get to move on into the parts storage area. What parts are stored here? I have a feeling we're going to find out. Moving on. Uh-oh, what? Oh, trippy.
Sterilization is effective while in facility.
Okay, so what just happened is we just got sterilized, like decontaminated. So, I guess that's probably what's best for us here. Okay, that's security level A, because we only still have level C. And this is where we do the next one, which is the DDK disc D. And so now when you see G and F, now this one, I'm not sure if I found the memo that tells us about how this works. This is the other way around, because before we would usually be like, okay, 1 equals A, 2 equals B, 3 equals C, and then we started eliminating rows, eliminating columns. Now we eliminate the numbers that have to do with the letters in the key section. So G and F. So do we know what, do we remember which ones those are in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So yeah, you know. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're looking to remove 6 and 7 from here. So that's G and F. So we go for the first letter, 4, that's D. 15 is O. 3 is C. 20 is T. We're back to 15 again, that's O. R. 6, 17, 18. That's R. 6 is eliminated, so we don't worry about that. We go to 11. 11 is 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. And 9 goes back to 1. And then we go back to 18, which is R. And then 7 is K. Well, 18, because we have to remember, we removed 7. So 18 is K. Oh, gee, isn't that such an original password? And we just unlocked it. So now we move into a whole new area. Once again, we get a music change. A slot to insert a key chip. The number 0392 is inscribed. Now, we've got the 2 key chips. Oh, snap. Data needs rewriting. We didn't do that yet. So we have to go back to where we were when we ended the last episode. We have to take it back to the security pass room. Now we don't have to go through that decontamination again. You do it once, that's it. But we have to go back here because those 2 key cards, we gotta rewrite them. Now if you remember a few episodes ago, when we were down on floor B1, we did this to rewrite some key cards to unlock something to get us to Dr. Kirk's personal lab. So we put them in. Now we go back here. Yes, overwrite the data. So now 0392. So we get in. The magnetic pattern data for 0392 is being displayed. Please overwrite the magnetic pattern of the key chips correctly. So now we get to do 2 levels of it. And that means not only do we have to get them right on each side, we also have to split them, because you see what we're supposed to have is blanks on the left, the colors on the right. 4 blue, 4 red. So here is where we have to maneuver our way through. And get the blue ready to go. So we do that by... This might take a little while. I'm not really good at... Okay, never mind. I think we got it. Okay. So now we got that. So now we go over here and we do the same for this side. Bam. And bam. So we put that up there. And put this here. Alright, so now we go over to this side because now we have to swap. So we take these and put those there. Wait. No, we go back over to here. Swap those. Good. And now we go back and swap this with the blank ones on bottom. And now we go back to this. And there we are. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't have to take that long. I wasn't about to keep you waiting. So now we have new data on the keys, and that's going to get us into the rest of that passageway. I won't save because we'll get another opportunity to save, and all I did was just rewrite the keys. I haven't really done anything else yet. So now we go through here. Already unlocked that. So now, as you remember, yep, this is the one that has the number on it, which means that we use the one, the key card that has the number on it. Open that door. Now, if you've noticed that the further we go down in this facility, the more futuristic it looks. A slot to insert a key chip. Nothing is written on the number specification area, and that's where we use the other one, in case you don't already know. So now we open up another fancy-ass door. Seriously, like, it's amazing that the facility has, like, gone and become more and more complicated and ridiculous as it goes by. Like, you can't make this shit up. Alright. Let's mix these. And so now I can take the anesthetic aid. I don't think I have anything I can mix it with. Nope. I'll hang on to it, though. We open that door. Now we move on. Third energy area. This is where we need to be. Oh, look at that fancy piece of machinery.
Rick, I've located the main generator of the third energy.
Great. See if you can activate it.
So as Rick had already said, we will need to, like he said, like we might have to activate the third energy. So I'll start by pressing this button and opening up this nice little panel. Okay, good. I'm glad the barrier came up. That would have been shades of Force Awakens, you know. Get killed and get tossed down into the abyss. So we go here. A sub-panel for the terminal that controls the generator. Okay, so can't do anything with that. Ooh, what do we have here? Something good? Alright, another plug. Okay, I only have one plug. Alright, well, hey, you know what? Sometimes one plug's all you need. So now we go to the main panel. File titled Generator Instruction Manual. Yes, I'll read it. How to activate and control the generator. 1. Prepare to activate the generator by operating the main panel on the upper floor of the control room, which is where I'm at right now. 2. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set an initializer. We remember that's what Dr. Kirk was talking about. We need the initializer and the stabilizer. We don't have those, so maybe we shouldn't mess with anything yet. 3. Operate the panel near the initializer to connect the inhale shaft to the generator. 4. Move to the B2 area to set a stabilizer. 5. Activate the generator. 6. Go back to the control room and adjust the output on the lower floor. When activating the generator, make sure the doctor is present. To avoid accidents, the generator cannot be activated without Dr. Kirk's ID card. Okay, that gives us a sign. Now, what do we need to do with another ID card that we needed? Yeah, fingerprints. Well, we haven't seen the doctor for a little while, so I don't know if we're going to get those anytime soon. So here we go. We walk into here. We record the map data. Great. And, oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, poor girl. I don't think she's going to last. The circuit schematics to display the status of the emergency power supply. Currently it is set to the basic power source of the facility. You can switch the supply destination of the emergency power to the third energy generator. Will you switch it? Yeah. Oh, Jesus, it's another one of these. Alright. We're going to have a little more fun now. I'm probably going to bungle this a few times, so bear with me in case I don't get it right the first time. Alright, let's try it. I'm once again back in focus, where I'm like, ooh, gotta figure this out. Try 3. One. 3. 2. 1. Damn! Okay, so maybe we gotta do 2, 3, 1. Damn it! Close but no cigar. Let's try here. Let's try here. Shoot! These things actually are kind of fun. Like, I appreciate them going through the effort to make these things. Okay, so this is the only one that's going to have a curve down on it. So this is how we got to keep that one. This one we should keep like that. And this one, I think we should keep like that. How about 3, 2... Damn! We did it again. Alright. 2... Ooh, I think I have it. I think I got it. Booyah! Alright. The circuit schematics to display the supply status of the emergency power. Currently, the power is being supplied to the third energy generator. I don't need to operate this anymore. Yeah, of course not. I fucking did it. You saw it. With your own 2 eyes. Well, unless you have one eye, you know, you got an eye patch or something like that. No, I'm not one to judge. You still saw it. You heard it. It's all there. Researcher's memo. Alright. Kirk has been hiding everything from the researchers recently. In a demonstration of solidarity, the B1 lab area staff have decided to investigate what Kirk and the military personnel are up to. As a start, we managed to set a wiretapping device at the part storage area where they've been holding meetings. The device is sound activated and records automatically. It can also play back the recordings. It may be the best way to come up with some clues. We need Kirk's ID card to check the generator. We already know his registration number. It is 31415. Pie. Pie. All we need now to forge his ID card is his fingerprint data. I told you, we were going to have to find a way to get his fingerprint data. Because now we can go back to the ID creation room There's one in the security pass room, so we don't have to go all the way back to like the first floor and all that shit, or the B1 floor, or whatever. So we don't have to go back that far. Alright, so I have one plug. Okay, I can open up the medical supplies. This one probably takes 2. Yep, 2. Alright, well, I don't need to open up anything. I mean, if I could, I would get medical supplies for this poor girl, because this is one of the first people that you come across where, like, they're not dead, but they can't respond. And you're like, jeez, what the hell am I gonna do? Like, alright, well, I guess I'll try to control the generator and see what happens. So, there we go. We're going to try to activate the third energy generator. Love that beautiful animation of the back and forth of the machine. Uh-oh.
Remember, a special key card is required to operate the generator.
There was supposed to be another voice before that, but I guess it didn't load. How? And then... Whoa, what the hell? I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Okay, now I guess helping her is out of the question. She's been shot to death. She's not breathing. She's holding a memo written in blood. 1281. Hey, those numbers sound familiar, don't they? If you watched one of my previous episodes, I actually had that number memorized, and I used it to open up a little cabinet in one of the stabilizer rooms on floor B3. They look like devices that record the data when the third energy is activated. They've been handled by someone with bloody hands. Their fingerprints can be seen clearly. Well, there we go. Maybe we can capture those prints. There's data stored in the fingerprint collecting device. Overwrite data. Yes, because I don't need the old data. I need this data because I think I know who it was. And whoever it was just escaped through that door. Alright, you bastard. We know it's you. Doom. Yep. There he is. He escaped. You know, you would think that if he's trying to escape, he would probably lock one of these doors. But he doesn't. So now we're going into his own personal lab. And now we're about to figure out a lot. Uh-oh.
And what do you think you're doing?
Carving a name for myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Oh, shit. Oh! Hey, Gale!
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately.
Sorry for the stutter there. Looks like there was a little lag.
Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying.
Here's some
I
exposition.
discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand.
You get to things have gotten more serious
third
because the
energy
music
has
changed.
the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Oh, nice view.
And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true devil.
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where
Yeah, no
are-
shit, Doc. Look at him, condescending asshole. Yep.
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Gale with his classic form of intimidation.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
Alright, so Dr. Kirk is escorted into his personal quarters. And now we have a security level A card. Now we can get to all those other places that we saw, as well as places that we need to be. And here comes Rick. Gale secure the dock.
Okay. I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
Hold up. That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including that T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging off. Here, take this. The disc contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here. We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know if all the right parts are there. We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down the completed devices.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice?
Alright, now we're faced with another decision. Do we head back down to the B3 area? Going into the level A area? Because you remember, we had those big old dinosaurs, the newer ones. And they aren't nice. They take a lot to be taken down. And I'm not sure if tranquilizer darts are going to be enough to get us through that. Rick's strategy, I've done both of these. And Rick's strategy is the one that I guess has the least amount of risk. And also has some fun little puzzle game involved in it. And if you've seen me play through the puzzle games so far on here, you can see that's my kind of thing. I can have a little fun with that. So I'm going to go ahead and give Gale the finger on this one. I'm going to go with Rick.
It's your show, girl. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Do whatever you want. Just don't fail.
Do whatever you want, just don't fail. Okay, fine. So I have the planning disc. Now this will help me within a few rooms. So as you see, this room here is one of the stabilizer rooms. I'm not sure if it's the design room or the experiment room, but it's one of the rooms. But if you remember, one of the memos we read talked about a hidden wiretapping device that was hidden in the part storage room. I just said hidden twice, but you know what I mean. But there's a hidden wiretapping device in the part storage room where the doctor was meeting. So we can head there along the way because they might have some parts there too. So when Rick said, thankfully the parts, the area where the parts are being stored is not far from here, he wasn't wrong. So before we end this episode, let's check in with Rick and the doc. You know, they're just going to be sitting in here for a little while. Oh, this is library, not personal lab. We were already in the personal lab. So here we go. Let's, ooh, what do we have here? Ah, med pack. Well, I've already got enough med packs for now.
What are you still doing here? Go get those devices.
Nice gun placement there, Gale. That's not what I thought about when I thought about, you know, having some, you know, high caliber weapon down there. And of course, Dr. Kirk doesn't offer much.
Did you find those devices yet?
Yeah, of course, condescending asshole. I already said that. Ooh, got another memo. This is part of an old document and has Dr. Kirk's signature on it. Yes. Third energy is the final weapon by Edward Kirk. If third energy reaction exceeds the critical point, it evokes the overload phenomenon. When this happens, we can't control it. The huge amount of energy creates chain reactions and begin... Let me try that again. When this happens, we can't control it. The huge amount of energy creates chain reactions and begins to disintegrate the surrounding air. The ensuing explosion will vaporize anything in the near vicinity. If we can control the area where the overload occurs, the third energy will literally become the ultimate weapon. The power of the weapon depends on how much energy we can restrain before the explosion occurs. In other words, the capability of the stabilizer is the key to everything. The third energy was supposed to be the project of the development policy. Create the basic power source for the permanently stationed weapon. If we change the policy of the project here and now, this government will be able to obtain the most deadly destructive device in the world. However, our current budget is completely out of the question. You'll find my estimate of the budget in the next chapter. Please review and consider. So you can see that we find out that yes, this was meant to be a weapon first and foremost. It wasn't supposed to be a clean energy source that could benefit mankind. No. A display used to monitor a generator. Okay, cool. And you have this room here. Okay, so we unlock this. And this gets us right into third energy area that we can move on from. So now, this might be a good time to go ahead and... Do I have a chance to save? I think that might be the best thing. Let me head back to the lab and see if I can save the game from here. Let me try. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so... Oh, shit! Move away! Ow! Fuck! I was not expecting that to be in this freaking place. Alright. I'm just gonna lay you out with a goddamn dart. Just get it out of the way. Gone. Get gone. Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have gone that way. Although I'm sure if I go the other way, there's gonna be at least one dinosaur. So, knocking him out with a trank might be the best thing for now. Because apparently I don't have another way to save until I get back to the part storage. Yep, thought so. There's Dino. Knocked out. See you later. Alright, let's get back to that security pass room, because that was the closest place I could save. Once again, the music changes. Geez, they really know how to capture the essence of the game and, like, the, you know, seriousness and brevity of the situation. Alright, let's save. Alright. So while we save, let me go ahead and just sign off by saying thank you, everybody, for watching my videos. I've seen the views. I've seen people like some of the stuff I've been doing, and this is just, like I said, you know, I want to keep this going. Like, I apologize if I take, you know, like a day or two in between. I can't really, you know, put myself on a strict schedule, but I will continue to create content for this channel. I want to keep playing these games. I want to try to at least beat them or complete them. You know, I can't say I'm a completionist. That's Gerard's thing. But I at least want to go as far as I can with a lot of these games so that I'm not shortchanging you. I don't want to just play a couple of episodes and be like, oh yeah, I'm done. Let me move on to the next one. So I'll come back to a lot of the other games, but you could see which ones are getting the most attention from me, and I hope they're getting the most attention from you when it comes to my stuff. So that being said, thank you all for tuning in. It's Mr. Grisms87 saying good night, and I'll be back.